Hey everyone of the booktube world, yeah, it's been a while since I've made a video, and I have a perfect explanation. I'll just say it straight up. I'm not a reader 24/7 like most people are in the booktube community. I'm more of a person where when I find out there's a movie for a book, or if I just hear really good reviews for a book, I'll read the book, but I'm not someone who can read books 24/7, and so because of that, I haven't been reading too much, and my long break from the booktube community, I've only read 4 books altogether, and 3 of them are rereads. And that's an idea of how it has been off of booktube. I wanted to read, but I just like movies a little more, so I'd rather watch a movie than read a book. I guess I'll just show you what books I read. First book I read was like in May, I think. That was The Invention of Hugo Cabret. I really love this book. I read it in one sitting, which made me really happy. It's not like it's hard to read in one sitting, but it just made me happy to read it in one sitting for some reason. And I really enjoyed this book. It's such a classic. The pictures are amazing. The pictures tell a story, and then the whole story is really cool, and so I really liked reading this. And then I watched the movie afterwards, and the movie was a pretty good adaptation. I would probably give it like a 4.5 out of 5 stars. And the next 3 books I will show you are the last 3 books that I will show you, and they are also rereads, and they are part of the Summer of Spells, the Harry Potter marathon that BookTube is kind of hosting. And so I read the first 3 Harry Potter books. First one, The Sorcerer's Stone. I have a lot to say about this. I loved it. Once it got past the Quidditch chapter, that's when I really loved it, because I feel like the first 10 chapters of this book are pretty much word for word in the movie, and so it's just kind of like, you just gotta get through it. And so once they got to Quidditch and the rest on, the book was amazing. My favorite chapter would have to be the Quidditch chapter, and then my favorite character was probably Ron Weasley. Next one I read was Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. I liked this one more than the Sorcerer's Stone, actually. I used to like Sorcerer's Stone, and this used to be my least favorite, but I'd have to say that Sorcerer's Stone is not my least favorite, and this is nice 6th place in my Harry Potter book rankings. I just liked the adventure at the end of this book more than the first one, and I was more into this book than the first one. Yeah, I love this book, and I would give all the Harry Potters that I'm mentioning a 5 out of 5 just for the fact that they're Harry Potter. And then one of my favorite ones of the whole entire saga, Harry Potter and the Prisoner of Azkaban. Before I had read the 5th, 6th, and 7th, this was my favorite book of the saga. When I read the 6th one eventually, that became my favorite, but this is my 2nd favorite as of right now. Really enjoy this book. I don't know what it is. I've always loved the story in this one, the werewolf, and then Sirius Black on the loose. And it's the only book that Voldemort's not like the main villain. It mentions Voldemort, obviously, but it's the only book where he's not the main villain, and I don't know, I kind of like that change. And so I would give this book, obviously, a 5 out of 5 stars. And then there are several books that I'm currently reading. Obviously, I'm currently reading Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. I'm on chapter 4 right now, Back to the Burrow, and I don't know, I'm just not as hooked into Goblet of Fire for some reason. And so I'm thinking about taking a break from Harry Potter and moving on to the Hunger Games trilogy, because the Mockingjay YouTube channel released a new teaser trailer for Mockingjay Part 1, and it is just so amazing. I was literally screaming at my screen. It basically shows President Snow giving a message, and then they're like intercepted from District 13, and it shows BT, and he says the Mockingjay lives, and it was just so amazing, and it really got me to want to read the Hunger Games trilogy. So I don't know yet if I'm going to continue on with Harry Potter and continue on with the Summer Spells, or if I'm going to take a break from Goblet of Fire and read the trilogy on my shelf over there. Probably get back to you in the next video on that, but for now, I'm currently reading Goblet of Fire, and then I will probably be starting the Hunger Games pretty soon here. Sorry for how long I've been gone. I know that you guys have been wanting to see videos, and I'm sorry about that. I'll be trying to make more videos. I just need to get in a reading mood. And so, yeah, I'm Nathan, and I'll see you guys later.